Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be talking all about some new changes to ASA. There was a new patch. We're also going to be talking about how the devs have responded to the Aquatica stuff, and it's all been a bit wild because even Studio Wildcard seem to be getting annoyed with it because everyone's bringing the Aquatica drama and hype into the ARK Ascended Discord, and Wildcard were like, hey, we're not involved in this stuff. But anyway, if you guys do enjoy today's video, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. I actually took a day off yesterday of like creating any like ARK content because, to be honest, I wanted to see how things were going to go on. I wanted to just give it a day. I just couldn't believe what a terrible show they'd put on for us, and I mean, I should have expected it was going to be this bad, but I really didn't think they could have messed it up even this bad. But anyway, we'll get straight in with the news now. Drop a like, subscribe, come and join us guys in the LoadedCrysis cluster if you want free Ragnarok servers. If you're someone who might be moving over to ASA, or you know, someone that you know is looking for servers that you know aren't ever just going to disappear, link to our Discord down below. The community is amazing and fast growing. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go through the new ASA patch. I just wanted to remind you guys, I saw a lot of people that say, oh, Dom, you know, I love your videos, but, you know, you do talk a lot and stuff. If you want to, literally, every video now, I know some of you have noticed it and responded to that in the comments. There's all that I now use timestamps in every single video. Have a little look through the timestamps and just see if there's a part in there that you want. So if you prefer Aquatica, you'll see that timestamp, and if you prefer ASA, you'll see that timestamp. So I'll always keep them in there for you guys. You guys love those timestamps. But so, minor version for Steam clients. So this will come to console later on. So they fixed save delete warning to not include info about deleting all backups. Fixed issue with very low FPS during a sandstorm in Ragnarok. Fixed an issue with a Thylaxia where swimming animation would stop while holding jump. Hasn't that been an issue for like a long time? I swear that has. So it's good to see that fixed. Ragnarok increased the Basilosaurus spawns in single player. Ragnarok in the Labyrinth Drakkar puzzle fix some issues with entering the code in single player. And as for single player / create a game menu, can now delete mod map saves and see if a save exists, and can now manage backup saves from mod maps. A server update with further rag fixes is planned for tomorrow, which should be coming today at some point. I've not seen it yet, so when that comes, I will show you guys if there's obviously enough in there. Now, for anyone that's been having issues with joining servers and you can't get into anything, I'm seeing the same thing with some people that are playing on the LoadedCrysis cluster. With ARK, right? I don't know why, but some people can sometimes play and some people can't. And right now, the main issue, the reason this has been happening, is because for some reason, Epic Games keeps going down. Now, I'm not saying it's a constant thing, but over the last month, they've gone down about 7 times. And that is like, you know, they go down sometimes, but this is for some reason, I think they're getting like some sort of like cyber attacks or something. I don't know. That's what someone told me. I don't know whether that's true or not, but they just keep having this issue. And it's really frustrating because this also impacts ASA, which means you guys, this is the reason why you guys might not actually be able to load into any server. Especially, obviously, you know, if you're playing on the LoadedCrysis cluster, this is your issue. So the best thing you can do really is, I mean, apparently it's back up to normal now, but the best thing you can do really is just keep restarting the game, trying to get in, and if it doesn't work, you just have to wait it out, or maybe unplug your console from the back, plug it back in. Some people just seem to get lucky with it, but hopefully we'll have a smoother weekend. Now, here we get into the juicy details of ARK Aquatica. Now, Dolly had to come in and say this. They've talked about it in other stuff because they put out another announcement saying, can you please stop using this place as the Aquatica drama? And then Dolly put out something else saying, this is, hey survivors, this is the official Discord for ARK Survival Ascended, which is the game that Studio Wildcard is working on. If you would like to discuss ARK Survival Evolved and Snail Games' new product, please join their Discord here. Do you know what? It's funny, they just call it Snail Games' new product. They don't even mention the name, which I kind of like, actually. And one thing about this Discord, right? I joined this Discord, and it is terrible. Now, I've seen they've reached out to the community and they've managed to get people on board to actually sort them out of a decent Discord. They opened up a Discord, tried to sort of copy what Studio Wildcard had in with their Discord, but they didn't have any like bots or anything set up. So it was literally just people going into like report a message, and it would just be a normal chat, like general chat. So that was really, really poor there. And you know, especially if you're about to have a new launch for a massive game, and you know, it's I don't know. Anyway, so this is the beginning of the devs responding. So they said, hello everyone, we have some progress updates to report surrounding ARK Survival Evolved and the Aquatica DLC. As of yesterday, the team was able to push a pre-Aquatica release version of ASE. This allowed people to return to play a version of the game before the launch of Aquatica, and progress has and will be continued to make addressing lingering issues. This branch is called Pre-Aquatica. To navigate to the branch, right-click ARK Survival Evolved in your Steam library, click Properties, Beta Participation, opt into Pre-Aquatica branch. This branch is available for clients and dedicated servers now. Now, I literally was like really wanting to say something on this now. How crazy can it actually be that you can release a DLC, and because it's the DLC has broken all of the old stuff, you have to make something so people can have something before ARK Aquatica. So because it's so broken, people have to go to the old version of the game, which I just find mind-blowing. They go on to say, today an update was uploaded to the pre-Aquatica branch. The ability to play all other officially released DLC maps has been restored. Wow, that wasn't even a thing. Progress on recovering the ability to load mods on the latest version of ASA will be coming very soon. Currently a top priority. This, by the way, is never going to completely happen. Never. And I'll explain to you why. They might get to a point where some of the most popular ones are working again, but let me explain to you in a bit. We have identified an issue with the game engine and fixes in the works to address mods from instantly crashing. Other issues that are being targeted for an update later today: Linux server package binaries missing, fixed an issue with official small tribe servers for the Aquatica map, bounds of maps/objects causing people to be killed instantly. We will continue to provide updates daily on issues as solutions are identified. Now, this is why I'm explaining to you why this version of ASE will never, with the Aquatica update, will never be the same. And the reason why is they said for all ARK Survival Evolved mod creators, this is an outreach for all mod creators for ARK Survival Evolved. We would love to get in touch with you as we're actively tracking the mods that will need updates as a community. Please contact the team via the ticket system in the support channel. Look forward to more updates soon, and we're dedicated to making sure that the fix is coming soon. Now, I have seen the creator of Paleo ARK has said, I am not coming back to ASE. I am fully dedicated to ASA, and that's the final reason. And I don't really blame them, to be honest. Like, I don't, like, why would they come back and spend time working on their old projects, which isn't going to earn them any money? This is just going to, you know, this is earning money for other people and helping out other people, which is a nice thing to do. But obviously, some people might not agree with what's been going on here, and they don't want to help. And I completely understand that. It's like, you know, they're working so hard on constantly releasing new mods on ASA. On ASA, they can also make a partial living if they sell loads. They can make like 50% or 40%, whatever it is, of the mods they sell, their premium mods. You know, they have opportunities to like work with Studio Wildcard and stuff. So there's no chance any other old, like, especially the popular mod creators, are going to have time to go back and fix Survival Evolved mods. It's just not going to happen. There might be some of them that will do it. I don't know, but I think most of them are extremely busy. And obviously the one of Paleo ARK just said, I'm not doing it. I've not got the time. This is my old project, and I'm working on new projects now. And that I was sold ASA as a new game, so I moved on. So anyway, it is savage. And like I said to you guys, I like the Studio Siren team. As I said, I spoke to Zed Swell, and we had a nice conversation. He seems lovely, and I saw his stream. He did a stream when Aquatica came out, and they seem like lovely people and probably a great dev team. But unfortunately, they were probably sort of sold something and told, from Snail, that, we'd love you to, they've probably seen their great work, and they said, oh, we'd love you to come and work on this for us, without really realizing what the community is all about, and also sort of, not realizing, they probably didn't know about the mod thing, they probably didn't know they were all going to break, and they even said they didn't know an AI trailer was happening, so there's so much they've probably been kept in with the dark, so that's why I'm glad, from what I've seen, no one is really going at Studio Siren, because I generally believe they're a talented bunch of individuals, and when they work on something, they will be good at it. So I'll definitely be following their work with whatever they do in the future. I hope this doesn't affect them too much, moving into creating new stuff, whatever that is, whether they make their own game or whatever that is. Obviously, I wish them the best of luck, but I know they're obviously going to still be trying to get this stuff sorted. Right, I mean, look at this. This is, 13% of the 968 user reviews for this game are positive. 13%. It is overwhelmingly negative. Now, of course, I understand some people are just going to not recommend this because they're into all the drama and they're not happy with it. But at the same time, there's a lot of people said that there are some good sort of reviews in here, and there's even people that have given some good feedback and said, there's FPS issues, mods are all broken, and this is just, if you haven't, we all knew this was coming. That's what doesn't make sense to me. We all knew this was going to be happening, and I just don't understand why they ended up going ahead with it. But ASE has managed to have a bit of a revival by the looks of things since, because you have to remember there's still massive clusters out there. That's what kept ASE alive. There was so many like unofficial servers out there, clusters full of people, but that was destroyed. And I think as people have managed to go back to this new beta branch, they've managed to get the game working again. And there's a lot of people that play vanilla out there that don't use mods. And so that is partially a lot of the reason why people can get back on and play it. But if I'm honest, I'm really actually interested into the numbers of sales from Aquatica, and also something to really keep an eye out is if Snail will talk about it in their like, when they do like their quarterly updates, because if it's seriously failed, which, by the looks of things it probably has, I just don't see how this survives. But anyway, guys, I am going to end the video here. This is probably the last video I'll make on Survival Evolved for now. I'm focusing on ASA now. You guys know that's the game I do now. But of course, I'm always here to keep people updated on whatever situations are going on. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you through the community crunch, which is coming tomorrow.